We're going to do a little bit of a reread for one of our favorite nonfiction books. Pink is for Blobfish. So up at the top, we notice the world of weird animals. So remember, all the animals in this book, or all the creatures, are a little bit weird. There's some other information on the front cover. Discovering the world's perfectly pink animals. Oh, that's right. Every single weird animal in this book happens to be in some shade of pink, or maybe dark pink, almost red. This was written by Jess Keating with illustrations by David DeGrand. So there are also some pictures, photographs of some of the creatures as well. Like this picture here, this is actually a photograph of the pink blobfish. You can tell it looks more like a photograph than it looks like a drawing or a painting. Let's look at the back cover. The back cover is kind of fun. It says, pink is slimy, scaly, feathery, fanged, venomous, graceful, big, small, jumpy, sly, nocturnal, loud, strong, brainy, gooey, subterranean, shy, friendly, savage, clawed, amphibious, adaptable, weird, wild, and 100% unique. Look at all those words. And here's a fish. Do you think this is a photograph or a drawing? What makes you think that? Yeah, notice it's not a photograph. It's not a real picture. Would you really see a fish wearing a cowboy hat with a lasso and a bandana? No. It's a little bit realistic because these small fish would actually swim together like a school of fish, and a bigger fish might chase it or might chase them. That's realistic, but the drawing is not. All right, so let's dive in. Pink is for Blobfish, discovering the world's perfectly pink animals. And there are lots of pink blobs. There is our title page, Pink is for Blobfish, Discovering the World of Perfectly Pink Animals, by Jess Keating with illustrations by David DeGrand. Think you know pink? Think again. Pink is for Blobfish. Let's look more closely at this page here. Bizarre blobfish are made of a gelatinous goo, which is less dense than water. This allows them to lazily drift through the ocean like bloated pink balloons. Blobfish don't hunt for food. Instead, when something edible floats by, they simply open their mouths and gobble it down. What? Can you imagine being in the ocean and just opening your mouth and waiting for stuff to fly in or swim in? I don't know. That might be fun. World's ugliest animal. Oh, I never noticed that before. Oh, and look. This blobfish has a crown. It's got this scepter. This must be some of the sticky glue or sticky goo, the gelatinous goo. Oh, that creature does not look very happy, but his mouth definitely looks like this one, the one that's drawn. Did you notice that before? I didn't either. Pretty in pink? The blobfish was recently voted the ugliest animal in the world in a poll taken by the Ugly Animal Preservation Society. Luckily, blobfish don't use mirrors, so they aren't bothered by their less than cute faces. As if this wasn't bad enough, another name for the blobfish is fathead sculpin. These fish can't catch a break. Oh my gosh, did you even know that there was an Ugly Animal Preservation Society? I didn't know that either. Aw. What's the next one? Pink is for pink-toe tarantulas. Ooh, look at that. So here we have our real photograph of the pink-toe tarantula. Oh, it's got some very fuzzy stuff at the top of his, this top up here is very fuzzy. Did you notice that before? I didn't either. All right, let's read up here about it. It is very easy to spot mysterious Antilles pink-toe tarantulas in pet stores, but much harder to find them in the wild. At night, they scurry out of their funnel webs high in the trees to search for food. Oh, so these creatures live in trees and make webs up high. Let's dive into this part here. Hairy business. Have you ever thought of using your hair as a weapon? What? No. Well, when these spiders get nervous, they can rub off urticating hairs from their abdomen. These hairs get into the eyes and skin of a predator, which is extremely painful and a huge bummer for any creature looking for an easy meal. Despite their beautiful pink coloration as adults, Antilles pink-toe spiderlings are bright blue when they hatch. Oh my. So that means that when they're born bright blue, which they don't have a picture of, but they're turn pink as an adult. Wow, I did not know that. Let's read one more before we stop. Pink is for orchid mantises. Oh, wait. Where's the creature there? That looks like that looks like an orchid. I wonder if that's where it gets its name. What do you think? Let's read up here. With flattened petal-like arms that stand out against green leaves, orchid mantises look like harmless, beautiful flowers. But these pretenders have strong arms and big appetites, patiently waiting to snatch up any insect that comes too close. And here's the cartoon drawing of the orchid mantis. Looks like he's got his arms out here with maybe some bulging muscles, and look what he's going to eat. Made you look. Sometimes nature can be tricky. Scientists wanted to know if the insects that landed on orchid mantises were really fooled into thinking they were flowers. They came up with an experiment where they gave insects a choice. They could land on an orchid mantis or on a real Malaysian flower. And voila! It turned out that the insects picked mantises more often than actual flowers. Oh my goodness. So this creature really fooled those insects. Stay tuned for the next episode of Pink is for Blobfish.